yo, Sigma here. Thanks for joining me again or for the first time. Excuse me while I adjust my fan for a second. I'm just logging into Gundam Breaker. I just barely managed to stay into the Master League for this week, so and honestly I'm not happy with the fact that I more or less had to pay to stay in there. So it still remains to be a cash sink, but that is expected. It's a pay-to-win scheme, and Master League requires that you pay. At least, you know, that is my observation so far. So, jumping in, collecting my rewards. Like I said, I'm more or less trying to disengage from this as much as possible, to be entirely honest. So it looks like a lot of my bonuses didn't expire, but my mobile fighter is out of date. So yeah, wow, that's let's see what that looks like. Honestly, I have spent quite a bit of effort in maxing out my mobile fighter, so I wouldn't be surprised if I did pretty well in this one, but I don't think I'm going to struggle in this one like I have in the past. So my operator base is fairly well set today. I don't plan on spending that 5K until I need to. Form squad. I'm just gonna be frank and honest here and say I'm kind of checking out on some level with the with this game. I'm not going to be keeping up to date on too many new parts. I'm not going to be changing my Gunpla too much. I like where they're at. I like what they are at. I like what they look like. I'm going to adapt strategies here and there, but largely I'm not chasing the meta. I'm not going to do it. It takes too much time and energy. That's just all there is to it. At least for me, it does. And it's not worth it. At least not right now. Once I get to a point where YouTube or the game can pay for itself, that'd be great, but I'm not there. So I'm going to focus up on largely trying to finish Tonbo. Hinotori is closer to completion than Tonbo is, to be entirely honest. Most of this isn't even necessary. And on today, it's just about getting that right score. That 289. You'll excuse me if there's a blip or so. I forgot to mute Discord for a minute. Not a bad score, but that's kind of to be expected when I have my operator base so loaded up. Hold up, let me... Well, I guess I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to try a couple more times. The goal is to get 28,900 points or better. I still haven't seen a score that rivals that, so call it anecdotal evidence, call it healthy skepticism. Truthfully, there's nothing else necessary but this attack for the first wave, first day. Wonder what that noise is. I can do some things to streamline the team a little bit, but not too much. Did I get it? Nope. I got 100 more points. It won't be enough to keep me in the top 100 though, because there are a lot of big spenders in there. I used to like to show off where I could stand in the top 1,000, but I'm not that invested anymore. After spending what could probably buy 10 physical Gunpla, I still haven't really completed the game. I've beaten the story. That's easy, as anyone can attest. So, remove that. It's mostly filler here. This is my short stream. Giving you a peek into what end game play looks like for Gundam Breaker Mobile, which is to say repetitive, redundant, and boring. But hey, I guess there are some people that like to do this. There's a lot of people that enjoy repetition. That was unnecessary. I don't need the operator base bonus. I don't need most of the bonuses for the preliminary. And that's what annoys me, is that the scoring of Master League isn't based on mastery of the game. It's based on whether you've paid enough to give the piper his dues. Yeah. I don't think I need too many challenges to hit it, but I can hit it most days. There's no variation on the preliminary fights, so that's why I differentiate them from the arena fight. Because during the preliminaries, you're not facing real opponents, so the challenge is non-existent. At least in my opinion. This doesn't really challenge any Master League players to do any better than to get a faster time. Time. I don't like that personally. And it boils down to spamming this and getting my team to spam it at the right intervals. Or something like it. Yeah, they don't change the preliminary fights, so. Which I feel is silly. Personally. They could do a lot to make it more interesting, but it's like, no, let's set a low bar and then make it a pay-to-win scheme to get. It's not even very deep either. I saw a great video critiquing the Diablo Immortal experience today. And honestly, I can't believe I didn't see it, but I didn't get far enough in the game to see it. They hide it pretty far in, and you have to have accumulated a great deal of resources or paid already to notice the pay-to-win aspects of it. But they're certainly there, and I just, wow. I am a little floored that I didn't see it sooner, but, like, yeah, there's a lot of currencies in that game, apparently, and a lot of them are more or less locked behind paywalls or microtransactions, and it encourages you to spend a great deal of money on it. I think the running total right now was someone spending $10,000 to try and get a 5-star drop in that game, and yeah, that's wow. I mean, comparing evils, could say, you know, at least Gundam Breaker Mobile isn't like that, but a lot of the times that kind of thinking allows for really, really bad stuff to happen. Egregious is what I would call it. That's not the right one either. Yeah. Honestly, most of the time I feel like I should just be satisfied with that 100 points. Or with missing that 100 points, but I'll keep hitting that. Just because, like I said, it doesn't change. There's no difference in the enemies. It's just a matter of getting the time right. Which is all up to whether my teammates do what they're supposed to or not. Which is a dice roll of its own kind. And I don't really feel like swapping around to do it. There are a lot more interesting games I could be entertaining myself and others with. City of Heroes is just one of them. Come on, buddy. Good job. Okay, one. Yeah. Oh, yes. Hey, that might be a better score. That might be. I'm hoping. I don't want to grind here forever. I'm gonna settle for that, honestly. It's 100 points lower than my best, but I don't really feel like sitting here grinding it. It ain't fun for anybody. So, let's see what the rule is. Heavy armor. Okay. Y'all can do that. You'll have fun with that. You'll excuse the occasional bangs and pops and so on. There's a national holiday tomorrow, and even though it's you're supposed to blow off fireworks on the 4th of July, they're blowing them off through the 30th, from the 30th on to probably the 9th. That's being generous too. They are prone to week-long binges of explosives. I used to enjoy it a lot more than I do as an adult. Now it just startles and annoys me. I know the microphone picks it up periodically. Update. Oh, come on. Give me a power type. Here we go. Thank you. Yep, like that. Oh, jeez. And then there are explosions that the microphone doesn't pick up, but I hear it and feel it, and I'm like, holy crap. That's a lot. It's a me, Mario. Kidding. Although I did make a Mario resembling alt in City of Heroes the other day. I don't know why, other than someone mentioned a magical plumber, and that sparked a dumb idea, so... Power type. Fine, be like that. Oh well. Yeah, I don't like this update. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, cool. Okay. All that fanfare for nothing. I'll take one more swing at the at the 3v3, and then I'm gonna call it after that. Because honestly, I don't really feel like... Let's see if auto does better. I doubt it will, but it could be interesting to experiment. I don't have any traits or anything that improve auto play, so... And honestly, I'm not interested in idle games. They're boring. I I've got plenty I can do with my brain and hands when I'm idle. I just can't imagine it being better in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, not so far. And I get bored after 15 minutes of this, to be honest. It doesn't change it up any. I can understand not making a variation in the preliminary much, but I can't really fathom why they're like, let's make it as unchallenging as possible. It's shooting fish in a barrel. That one was loud. I don't think the mic picked that one up. But I don't know. I stream at weird times. It's not that weird, really. This is the day before the explosion day. But people are still blowing off their fireworks. Big ones, small ones. All their loads are getting blown. Even if they don't want it. I didn't want to do that. That was a waste of time. Alright, that's enough boring repetition for now. Yeah, I don't really feel like going that hard into the paint on this. I'm sure the top 100 have, the top 10 have gotten depressingly high scores already. There I am. But the top 100 tends to be pulling off 99K. So, in any case, thanks for joining me in the future, and I hope you enjoyed it. I kinda didn't. Later.